Hey ho, it's Sooty Co. Everybody say hello. There's Sooty and Sweep, a panda called Sue, and little cousin Scampy too. There'll be fun galore with the terrible four. Just you wait and see. It's Sooty and Company. Sooty and Company.
Well, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Just the right time of day to be bouncing round the bedroom on pogo sticks. I don't think. Still, Sue is on her way to tell them off and sort things out. Oh, and she's got a very good reason for doing so, too. Just you wait and see.
Boys! Stop this! Stop his pogoing at once! What's wrong? Well, for one thing, you're not allowed to pogo in the bedroom. For another, it's far too early to be making so much noise. But most importantly, we've got an invalid in the house. Yes, Sweep, an invalid, Matthew. He's got one of his colds, remember? He was in bed all day yesterday doing all that coughing and sneezing. You think he was laying it on a bit thick? Oh, listen, Sooty, he's a man. Whenever men are ill, they lay it on a bit thick. It's never a cold, it's flu. It's never a tummy ache, it's food poisoning. You'd have thought that he was at death's door yesterday. Well, I certainly hope he's better today, because I'm sick of running up and down the stairs to see what he wants every time he rings that little bell. Yes, you're right, Sweep. He does seem to have stopped coughing. In fact, it all sounds very quiet in there. Wonder what he's up to.
Oh, hello there. Excuse me. Hang on. Just a minute. Bear with me a second. Got a problem. Don't go away. Lost voice. Hang on.
All right, Matthew. I'm coming.
She's coming.
Oh, I presume that the fact that you're ringing the bell means that you'd like to see me again.
Yeah.
How's the cold, then?
It's much better.
Pardon?
It's very much better.
What? Why are you whispering? I can't hear you.
Hang on. Don't look. Go. Better.
Cold better?
Yeah, go better.
But... Lost voice?
Correct.
What? What,
Correct.
you have?
Yes, completely.
Really?
Absolutely. Yeah, utterly, yes.
Oh, dear. Poor old Matthew. Look, listen, you stay here. I'll go tell Sooty and Sweep. Oh, and Matthew,
Yeah.
whilst I'm gone,
Yes.
no singing.
Singing. God.
You boys! Oh, where's Sweep, Sooty? Having a bath? Well, I've got some news. Listen, Matthew's lost his voice. So now, not only does he look like a grumpy old frog, he sounds like one too. He's croaking away up there like I don't know what. Sooty, what are you looking for? You're looking for Matthew's voice? No. I didn't mean he'd misplaced it. He's lost it. You know, he can't speak. Now, we'd better do something about it. Otherwise, he won't be able to serve in the shop and we'll have to cover for him. Come on, let's go and see him and you'll see what I mean. Hello there, Matthew. It's only us. How's the voice? Any better?
No better.
Still can't speak?
Not at all.
Oh, this is terrible, isn't it? If it doesn't get any better, you're going to have to spend the rest of your life whispering to everybody, aren't you?
Yes, I'm afraid.
Sooty says that's what he's done for the past 40 years and it's never done him any harm. Well, that's true, Sooty, but it is important that Matthew should be able to talk.
Hang on.
I think I've got the answer. Really?
Hang on.
I could talk to you with my computer.
It's good then. Hang on a minute.
This way, I'll never have to speak again. But Matthew, that's only because I'm doing all the speaking for you. Oh, hello, Scampy. What's going on? Well, it's just that Matthew has lost his voice, which means that he can't speak. And as we all know, Sooty only ever whispers, so thank goodness you've arrived. You only ever whisper too. Oh, no, of course you do. I'd forgotten about that. That means that I'm in the minority. Well, since that makes you lot the silent majority, I'll get out of your hair and go and use the bathroom. Bye.
Scampy, watch. Hello, Scampy. Sooty. Hello, Sooty. Well, while Sooty and Scampy and I were left speechless, Sweep was in the bath. And one thing he wasn't lacking was voice. Talent, yes. Voice, no.
Sweep, I brought you something. What is it? It's a sock. Well, I'd like you to open your mouth very wide and then stuff this sock right in it. In other words, stop that horrible caterwauling. We've got enough voice problems in this house without that in, thank you.
Still no better. So whilst my throat was still no better, Sooty and Scampy were busy in the shop working on a machine that they hoped would have more success than all the medicine I'd been taking. Sooty had designed a voice box for me, and here they are, putting the finishing touches to it. Said Sooty. I think we could do with a few more voice ingredients. What about this? Asked Scampy.
Say it. Angel.
Great, said Sooty. A speaking spelling machine. Bung it in, Scampy. And he did. Just the same.
Sweep, for the last time, I did not tell you to put a sock over it. I told you to put a sock in it. Now, come on, let's get it off. You look silly enough without walking around with a sock on your head. There. Now, if you don't mind, I am reading, so shoo! Honestly, there's one with no voice and one with too much voice. Now then, where was I? Ah, yes. You know, there's nothing quite like a good book. What's that? What is that? It sounds like someone crying. It is someone crying, and it's coming from in here. Sweep. Oh, Sweep, it's you crying. What on earth is wrong, Sweep? It's your voice. What's wrong with your voice? It's horrible. Oh, no, Sweep, it's not that bad. I don't like it. Well, it's not really that I don't like it. It's just that, it's not everyone's taste. I mean, it's not a bad voice, really. It's awful. No, it isn't, Sweep. I told you to put a sock on it. Well, no, actually, Sweep, I told you to put a sock in it. But I shouldn't have done. That was cruel of me. You wish you had a nicer voice? Well, listen, Sweep, don't be upset. I can read my book later. Now, you kneel down here and I'll give you a few voice lessons. See if we can make you speak in a more refined manner, like what I do.
Not a dicky bird. Whilst I hadn't been able to achieve a dicky bird, so far as getting my voice back was concerned, Sooty and Scampy were forging ahead with their project. Here, what about this? Said Scampy. What on earth is it? Asked Sooty. It's the talking bit from a talking doll. Tap it, said Scampy. So Sooty did.
I love you, 'cause you're my mummy.
Right! That's brilliant, Scampy, said Sooty. Bung it in. And he did.
Right, Sweep. Now watch my lips very closely and say after me once more. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. Good. Now then, round the rugged rock, the ragged rascal ran. Oh, excellent, Sweep. Now then, Father's car is a Jaguar. Papa drives rather fast. Just say it, Sweep. That's splendid, Sweep. You've done very well. Now then, let's try singing. See if that's improved your voice at all. Well done, Sweep. Good is not the word to describe that performance.
Voice no good, gone to sleep. So there was I, in the land of Nod, dreaming about the fun Sooty and Scampy were having with their voice box. Look what I found, said Scampy. A box of throat lozenges. Well, bung them in, said Sooty. Everything helps. So in went the lozenges, and just to make sure that the voice box was going to be a success, Sooty gave it a tap with his magic wand. Perhaps it was this that caused all the trouble later. I wonder. There, it's finished, said Sooty. Let's try it out on Matthew.
Cheer up, Matthew. Losing your voice isn't the end of the world. Things could be worse. How? Well, you could have a voice like Sweep's. That would be 1,000,000 times worse. Oh, hello, Sooty. Is it finished? This is Sooty's voice box, Matthew. He and Scampy have made it. Apparently, what you've got to do is take a deep breath from the face mask there, and your voice will return like magic. You've got nothing to lose, Matthew, although personally I wouldn't bank on any results. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to find Sweep to give him another voice lesson. Now, where is that cotton wool?
Right, Sue. What? Face mask. On the face. You know, this is ridiculous, Sooty. This cannot possibly work because... It's worked! I've got my voice back! It's working! Oh, what's all the noise? Well, Sweep, I've got my voice back. Sooty's made this amazing voice box here, and it's actually worked! Can you try it? It might improve your voice. Well, it certainly improved my voice. Do you mind if he has a... All right, we'll just put the face mask over here then, Sweep. All right, like that. Can you hold it? Right, off you go, Sooty. Give it a burst. Breathe in. There we are. Now, how does that feel, Sweep?
It doesn't feel any different.
Pardon?
I said it doesn't feel any different. I don't think this machine of yours is working, Sooty.
Sweep! You're talking with Sue's voice!
Am I?
Yes! Sooty, this machine has changed his voice. Instead of squeaking like you normally do, you're talking with Sue's voice.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, I am. You're right. Listen. Yodelay-dee.
Oh, Sooty, this is amazing.
It's amazingly good, if you ask me.
What?
It's so nice not to make that silly squeaking sound. It's been getting on my nerves for years. I much prefer this voice.
Hey, listen, we've got to tell Sue about this. She's going to die when she hears Sweep talking with her voice. Where is she? Sue! Sue, come here. Sue. Oh, there you are. There's something I want you to hear. Do it again. Listen to Sweep. Go on.
How do you like my voice, Sue? I don't know about you, but I think it's a big improvement.
What do you say, Sue? Amazing. Yes, that's exactly what... I beg your pardon. Say that again. Say what?
Matthew, I think Sue's got my voice.
And you've got Sweep's voice? Sooty, they're right. Look, it's mixed them up. She's talking with his voice and he's talking with her voice. What are we going to do? What do we... Oh, Scampy, I should stay well away if I were you. We're having a lot of trouble with voices.
Well, if you're having trouble with voices, I think I'm the very person to help you.
Did you hear that? This is unbelievable. Say that again.
I said, if you're having trouble with voices, I think I'm the very person to help you.
Do you know, I can't believe what I'm... Ah! Oh!
This is something I said.
Where did you come from?
I came from Accrington this morning, caught the number 17 bus, changed at Oldham, walked through the park, down the street, through that open door over there, across the floor, and here I am.
But who are you and what do you want?
Well, my name's John Bird. I don't want anything, but it sounds as if you want something because, unless I'm very much mistaken, you're having voice problems. And if that's the case, this is the case.
Really?
and I'm the man to help you. You see, it just so happens that in here I have a wide selection of some of the most popular voices on the market today. Now, each one of these voices comes with a 3-month money-back guarantee and is available in a variety of volumes, from our quiet evening at home range to our aggressively loud Rottweiler range.
I can hardly believe what I'm hearing. Can you, Sooty?
No, nor will you when you sample our product, which, incidentally, is on a special promotion offer this month. Now, if you two gentlemen would allow me to demonstrate, we call this one Northern Promise. It's a very popular line. By gum by it is greatly zissy the and think on flat caps, black pudding, clogs, ferrets, and trouble down bit.
Really?
Yes, that's a very good one, isn't it? But then if you don't like that one, there's always this one. This is called West Country Wonder. Oh, turnips and wurzels. You'll be after a drop of cider and a Cornish pasty or two if you want to show this your voice off to its best, materials. Yes, I like that one. I like that one very much. But then, of course, this is one of my favourites, too. This is Hint of the Highlands. Hey, right, Jimmy. Sabrobrich, mulich, nicht, nicht. And Kenlis, there's a muckle we offer the new.
Really?
We each into the Highlands. There's a muck chop and fish supper to be given away free of charge.
Just a minute. Let me just get this straight. Let me just clear it up. You're actually selling different voices, isn't that right?
Aye, right there, pal. You've knotted the nail right on the head there. And don't forget, I can let you have every one of these voices very reasonable like. Yes, that's attractive, isn't it? But remember...
What?
That every one of these voices comes in all of these impressive volumes, you see. So, what you can have is your normal everyday volume, like, you see, or, Squire, you can have your quiet, subtle, sophisticated, smoothie voice. Voice is dead good for impressing people, know what I mean? Dead good. Oh, you can have, if you want something a bit louder and coarser, what you can have, well, the sky's the limit, right?
Yeah. You're totally speechless. So am I, speechless.
Speechless, of course. The little chap is speechless, but he need not be. Here, my little fairy friend. Try this. A touch of lovely London at Rottweiler volume.
Go on, then. Go on, sniff it. Yeah, what is the meaning of this then, Mush? I mean, here's me spent the last 40 years with no options at all, and all of a sudden along comes Jack the laddie, and I'm only talking like a Rottweiler, that's all. I've got a good mind to kick you down the apples and pears, my son. And as for you, Matthew, he's making a monkey out of you. You want to wake up, my son. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, Matthew, wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
What? What's happened? Where am I? What's going
We've
on?
been asleep for ages, Matthew.
What?
Your voice!
What about my voice?
You've got it back!
What? Hey, yes, I haven't got my voice back. Sooty, look me right in the eyes and shout at the top of your voice, "Hey, Jimmy, it's a broad brick, moonlich nicht the nicht."
Oh, silly Matthew, Sooty can't shout, he only whispers.
And you only squeak?
Of course, Matthew, everyone knows that. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, it's all right, Sue. It's just I had a very peculiar dream. That's what? You glad I got my voice back? Well, actually, so am I, because I've got something very, very important to do with my voice right now. What's that? I've got to say goodbye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Is there another way of saying goodbye? Well, there certainly is. Give me a hand with this. Just pull that up there. Pull it up there and watch this. Hey, whoop, hey. There we are. Look, bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Are there any more messages on there? I think there are, yes. Okay, let's see
Hey ho, it's Sooty Co. Everybody say hello. There's Sooty and Sweep, a panda called Sue, and little cousin Scampy too. There'll be fun galore with the terrible four. Just you wait and see. It's Sooty and Company. Sooty and Company.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. Oh, hello there. Now, listen, I realise that the reason that you tune into Sooty & Co is because it's always a load of fun, because you can always be guaranteed of a good laugh. Well, today, I'm afraid, is a very different matter. Today is not a very good day. Oh, hello, Sweep. I'm sounding glum. Yes, I am a bit glum, Sweep, and the reason is this. The shop books, the accounts, they just don't balance, Sweep. Listen. We're meant to be running a business here which buys and sells things, right? Yeah, well, the fact is we're buying plenty of things, but we are selling nothing. We need to get something into the shop which sells, something which nobody can resist, something that will sell like, well, like hotcakes. What, Sweep? You got the very thing. Something that no one can resist. Something that will sell like hotcakes. What is it? That? A dirty old bone? Hang on. Pooh, Sweep. That Pong. Listen, nobody will want to buy that. That's not going to sell like hotcakes, as a matter of fact. You'd have to be totally insane to want to buy that. You'd want to buy it. Exactly my point, Sweep. Exactly my point. No, Sue, the phrase balance the books just means making sure that all the figures add up correctly. And I'm afraid that is exactly what ours are not doing at this moment.
Not even with the help of Sweep's dirty old bone?
No, not even with that, Sue. I'm afraid that didn't help. Not one little bit it didn't.
Oh, dear, Matthew, it's not a very good day for you, is it?
No, it's not a very good day at all, Sue. Oh, hi, Sweep. Hi. What is it? You've done it? What have you done? You balanced the books. Hey, things are looking up. Apparently he's balanced the books. I tell you something, if he's managed to do that, then he's a better man than me. Where are they, Sweep? Bring them up. Oh, no. Sweep, I didn't mean that. Not that sort of balancing, Sweep. Sweep, I didn't mean that sort... Careful, steady, mind you. Sweep, be careful!
Oh, really? That dog is such a sausage brain.
Yeah, all right, I know he's a sausage brain. Are you all right, Sweep? Yeah, apparently he's all right. Well, listen, I know he's a sausage brain, Sue, but his heart's in the right place. He's more unlucky than anything else. And I'll tell you something else. Unless we manage to get some good luck soon, I have grave doubts about this shop of ours.
Oh, dear.
Oh, hang on, little cousin Scampy's here. What do you want, Scampy? You got some good news? Really? What is it? Yeah? Yeah? Wow, that is fantastic. Our luck is about to change. Apparently, Sooty's bought something in for the shop which nobody will be able to resist. Ooh. Apparently, these things are going to sell like hot cakes.
Oh, Sooty, my hero. Oh.
Sooty? Sooty, where are you? Oh, there you are. Another bun. Whose birthday is it anyway? Listen, Scampy's just told me the great news. What is it that you have bought that's going to save our business? What, the buns? These? You're joking. Hang on a minute. Are you telling me that you've actually spent money buying a whole load of cream buns? God, what a business brain. Sooty, these aren't going to sell like hot cakes. They may sell like cream cakes. Of course they won't sell like cream cakes. Look, you'd have to be stark, staring bonkers to come into a junk shop to buy cream cakes.
Hooey! It's only me, Mo from Market.
Oh, hello, Mo.
Oh, Matthew, you're sounding a bit down in the dumps.
Yes, we are a bit, actually, Mo.
Well, is there anything I can do to help?
Well, not unless you want to spoil the habit of a lifetime and actually spend some money in here. Do you know in all the times you've been in here, you've never actually spent one penny, has she, Sooty?
Well, today could be your lucky day, because I've had a bit of a windfall, and it's going to be spend.
Right, well, in that case, what can we do for you, Mo?
Well, I don't suppose you've got... What? No, it's silly, really, because, I mean, this isn't the sort of
No,
shop
go on,
that,
try it. Go on.
Well, I don't suppose... You see, what I really want is some cream buns.
Cream buns?
Aye, about 16 or so.
Mo!
Steady.
I think I love you. Bring her up here. Up here, madam. Look at this. 16 chocolate cream buns. Now, will madam take them with her, or would you like them delivered?
Well, what a coincidence.
Coincidence, nothing. This is nothing short of a shrewd business move. My partner is cleverer than I thought. You said they'd sell like hotcakes. You did, Sooty, and you were right. Congratulations. Yes, so she took the lot, Sue, all 16 of them.
Oh, goody, goody gumdrops.
By the way, Sooty, where did you get the buns from? Mr. Sandford? What, the guy down the precinct that runs the joke shop? Well, I can't think what he'd want with cream buns. Anyway, we must get some more because I got a feeling that they're going to sell, all together now, like hot cakes. There's another customer. Sweep, take that, OK? Sooty, we must go and deal with this customer. I got a feeling it's going to be somebody wanting more cream buns because news travels fast. Come on. Coming. Coming. Welcome to Sooty Co, purveyors of bric-a-brac, fine art, and, of course, cream buns. Ah! Mo? Is that you? What on earth happened?
I'll tell you what happened.
What happened?
One of those happened.
You're joking?
Bang, just as I was about to bite it.
Well, I've heard of puff pastry, but this is ridiculous. Why did it go bang? I don't know why it went bang.
I'll tell you why it went bang.
Why?
It went bang because that's what it's supposed to do.
What?
Read what it says on the bottom.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Hold that, Sooty. What does it say? The famous Acme exploding bun. What's your friend's beam when the bun goes bang? Joke exploding buns?
Quite. Your exploding buns.
Yes?
My £5, I believe. Good afternoon.
But Mo, this is all your fault, Sooty. You and these buns, you know, I knew these buns were going to be trouble. The moment I saw them, I said... What, Sweet, what? What's that ticking? I don't know, what is that ticking? It's one of the buns. Is it... Oh! That means that one of them is going to explode. Quickly, find out which one it is. Sweep it. Is that what? Can you hear that one ticking? It's not that. What? Is that one? Is it? Hang on. You're right, Sweep, it is. Well, don't just stand there. Grab it and get rid of it. Ooh!
What? And you sent him off with it?
Yes, Sue. Oh, I hope he's all right.
Oh, that was a rather worrying noise.
Yes, but not half as worrying as the other noise, Sue. Listen. Another one started to tick. Which one is it? Sooty? That one, is it? Let me have... You're right! Well, don't just stand there. Go! 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 Oh.
Oh, poor old Sweep. I hope that Sooty's all right, Matthew.
Yeah, well, so far, so good, Sue.
Matthew, I don't think that I like all these.
Listen. It's ticking again. There's another one. What? Not that one. It's this one. It's this one. Sue, take it. Take it. No buts. No buts. Go.
Oh dear, I don't like this at all. This isn't really what I had in mind. Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh no, it's still ticking. What am I going to do with it? Shall I put it over here? No, I don't think so. Oh no, it's still ticking. Oh, why do I get myself into these situations? Oh, help. What shall I do? Oh, over here. The waste paper basket. Yes. 1, 2, 3. In you go. Yes, and just to make doubly sure, 1, 2, 3. There. That That should do the trick.
No, she was as brave as anything. As a matter of fact, there's nothing to worry about anyway, because she'll be as safe as houses.
Oh, really? I've just gone with cream cakes in a big way.
Well, everything seems nice and quiet now, apart from the ticking noise. What? They're doing it again! There's another one at it. It's not that one. What? It's this one. Who's gonna... Oh, little cousin Scampy. Well, hold this. There's a good boy. Now scram! Go, 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 go! Oh. Yeah, don't worry, Sue. Bring these up here, Sooty. Little cousin Scampy is going to be just fine. I tell you what, you've got to see the funny side of it. I mean, just look at the state of you. Look!
Never mind the looking, Matthew. Listen!
What are we listening? Oh, no. They're ticking again. One of them is going to... It's not that one. Is it? It's this one. It's this one.
Well, you jolly well found it, Matthew, so you can deal with it.
What, me? Me?
Yes.
No, Big Bear. I mean, Big Bear, where am I actually going to... What's it? Oh, a box. I'll put it in there. Thank you very much. It's a good idea. Let me put it in there and cover it up. Safe. Just a minute. Where have they... Where... Woo! Soot! Oh, very funny. Very funny indeed. Listen to me. If one of these buns starts ticking again, I suggest that instead of putting it inside something, we actually throw the bun as far away as possible.
Oh, Matthew, this one's ticking.
Is it? So is that one?
Yes.
What? And so is that one? Well, don't just stand there. Bung those buns.
Quick, hurry up, boys.
Oi, and don't forget, throw them as far away as possible.
One, two, three.
Hey, ho, it's Sooty Co. Everybody say hello. Shh, listen. Silence. I mean, there's no ticking. I think that means that we probably cracked it. Oh, little cousin Scampy, what do you want? What? You found something interesting? Have you? Well, look, I tell you what. Bring whatever it is up here, and I'll have a look at it in a minute when I've finished getting cleaned off. Hey, ho, it's Sooty Co. Everybody say hello, hello. There's Sooty and Sweep and...
What? What's that?
All right. I don't think it's very funny.
Oh, they are joke exploding buns, Matthew. They're supposed to be funny.
Yes, I realise that, Sue, but I failed to see the joke. Anyway, I am going to stay here and get myself and this place cleaned up. And I want you, Sooty, and you, Sweep, to go and get rid of the rest of those buns permanently, all right? Sue, are you staying or going?
Oh, I'm staying here, Matthew. I'll leave all the brave stuff to the bun disposal squad.
The Bun Disposal Squad. It's very good, that. Bun, do you get it? Bun Disposal Squad. Of course, one of the things that Manchester has plenty of is cobbled streets. Now, I haven't got anything against cobbled streets. They're very picturesque. But they do make for bumpy travelling. And the one thing that joke-exploding buns don't like is bumpy travelling. Or so it seems. One of these has started ticking, said Sweep. Well, we're not having it in the camper then, said Sooty. Which one is it? This one, said Sweep. Right, said Sooty. Sling it straight out of the back and let's get out of here. Well, it seems that Sooty and Sweep have had a lucky escape.
But not everyone can be lucky. What was that noise? Asked Sweep. I don't know, said Sooty. Perhaps it was a car backfiring. But it wasn't. Ah, now this is better. No cobbled streets here to cause any trouble. Just a little girl on a bicycle. Watch out, Sooty. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Sorry, Sooty.
Ooh, that was close. But at least the little girl is okay. That was quite some emergency stop, though. Oh, dear. Poor old Sweep ended up on the floor, surrounded by half a dozen joke buns. Sweep's head is buzzing, but that's not the only strange sound. There's a strange ticking sound as well. Quick, says Sooty, let's go. And so once again, the boys escape without a blemish. Which cannot be said of everybody. Well, in another couple of minutes, Sooty and Sweep will be at the tip, their task complete. And so far as they're concerned, nothing has gone bang. Yet. Oh no, says Sooty. Look at that. This is terrible. Not half as terrible as what's happening back here, says Sweep. What do you mean? asks Sooty. They're all ticking now, says Sweep. Every one of them. Look, stop panicking, Sweep, says Sooty. There's not a second to lose. Forget the rubbish tip. We'll have to find somewhere else to get rid of them. So, quick as a flash, our two heroes threw the buns into the water. Ha! That should dampen their fuses, said Sooty, and it did. Sooty and Sweep looked at each other. The ticking had stopped. Sooty's idea was dynamite, and so it seems were the buns.
Come on, cheer up, you two. You're perfectly warm and dry now. Listen, I know you've had a bad time, but whilst you've been away, Sue and Scampy and myself, we've got this picnic organised, haven't we, Sue?
With all your favourite things. Blancmange, ice cream, sausages and custard pies.
That's right. Yes, custard pies, Sweep. What? Are they going to go bang? No, of course they're not going to go bang. Look, the cream's real, the custard's real. You don't believe me? Well, it's true, look, it's all real. Prove it. Well, there's only one way, really, to prove that a custard pie is a real custard pie. What's that over there? Look! Oh, Sooty, look at you see. No, don't do. Oh, very funny, Sweet. Look. We better say goodbye. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, no, Scampy, don't do. What's that? Smell that. Get off. You got some...
Hey ho, it's Sooty and Co. Everybody say hello. There's Sooty and Sweep, a panda called Sue, and little cousin Scampy too. There'll be fun galore with the terrible four. Just you wait and see. It's Sooty and Company. Sooty and Company.
Well, I'll tell you something, Sooty. I couldn't sleep last night. Oh, hello there. I was just talking to Sooty about this book that Sue lent me last week. It's called Scary Stories, and some of them are pretty scary too. What? They wouldn't frighten you? No? Why is that then? Because you're brave? Yeah, and modest, too. Well, there's one in here that I bet would frighten the life out of you. It's called the blob that crawls. Now, imagine a green blob of jelly that slithers along like a great big slug, and it eats people. And the only way that you know that it's going to attack you is when you hear the dreadful sort of scraping noise that it makes when it's just... Shh. Shh, listen. That's the noise. That's the scraping noise. The blob that crawls is coming to get us, Sooty. Here, it's outside the door. It's coming in the door. It's going to get us. The blob that crawls, Sooty. Sooty, the... How'd you know that? He's gone. He said he was brave, but actually he's terrified. Mind you, it is a pretty terrifying noise, isn't it? The noise of me scraping a ruler on the desk. What a brave little bear.
You're not frightened by stories? Never? Well, I think there were some stories in the book that would have frightened you, Sweep. There was one called The Blob That Crawls. Imagine a huge blob of jelly that slithers along like a giant slug and eats people. And the first sign that it's about to get you is when you feel it tapping you on the head with its deathly feeding probe. A feeding probe? Oh, such a brave dog. Fancy being afraid of little cousin Scampy holding a drinking straw.
Is everybody okay?
Are you sure you wouldn't like a feeding probe to drink your milk with, Sweep?
Now, that's enough of that, Sue. Enough.
Well, I'm sorry, Matthew, but I just think it's so funny. These two boys are always claiming to be big and brave, but the truth is they're both scaredy cats.
You're not? Well, in that case, tell me something. You've had that beautiful camper van of yours for quite some time, and you've never actually spent one night sleeping in it. Now, why is that?
That's because they're scaredy cats, Matthew. They're too frightened to spend the night sleeping in the camper.
You're not? What, Sooty? Oh, really? Apparently, Sue, they'd planned to spend tonight sleeping in the camper van.
Oh, well, well, what a coincidence. I bet you daren't.
Really? What? Oh, Sooty accepts your bet, Sue. Well, in that case, my brave boys, perhaps after breakfast you can go and choose which bunk you're going to sleep in. You should enjoy sleeping in the camper tonight because it's going to be very dark. There's no moon. As a matter of fact, it's going to be pitch black. So Sooty and Sweep have made a bet with Sue. She says that they won't dare spend a night sleeping in the camper van, and they bet that they will. So now they have to choose which bed they're going to sleep in. I think I'll take this one, says Sooty. I was going to choose that one, says Sweep. Oh, all right then, says Sooty. You have the one on top. I'll have this one. This one's softer anyway. Is it? Asked Sweep. In that case, I'll sleep here. I thought you wanted to sleep up there, says Sooty. I've changed my mind, says Sweep. I wish you'd stop changing your mind, says Sooty. You're actually going to do it then? So poor old Sue's going to lose her bet? You're really going to spend a whole night sleeping outside in the camper van? What? You're looking forward to it? It's going to be great fun. Well, good on you. Go on and off you go. Bye. Oh, come back, come back. Don't forget, watch out for the blob that crawls. You know, it's a curious thing, but when people are about to set out on a frightening journey, they suddenly become extremely kind and generous towards the people around them. Look at what's happening here, for example. Sooty is actually giving Scampy his water pistol. And Sweep is presenting Scampy with his favourite bone. Look at this. Sooty is giving Scampy his bag of jelly babies. And not to be outdone, Sweep is giving him a boxed fruit drink. Oh, Sooty's decided to give his favourite little cousin his old Boy Scout compass. And as a final grand gesture, Sweep presents him with his precious binoculars. We're going on a journey now, they tell the puzzled little Scampy. We may be gone for some time. And with that, Sooty and Sweep leave to find Sue so they can say their final goodbyes.
So you're actually going to do it then? Well, I take my hat off to you. You are brave after all. Now, have you got everything you need? Have you played What If? What's that? Well, Sweep, What If is a sort of game. It's just a way of making sure you've got everything you need. What you do is ask questions like what if? What if there are wild animals and scary things out there? Do you have anything to protect yourselves with? OK, Sweep, another example of what if is, say the camper broke down and you were stranded without food. Do you have any spare supplies of food with you? Well, it's quite simple, Sooty. Like I said to Sweep, what if you were stranded without food and you happen not to like bones, for example? Do you have some food that you could live on? OK, so you've got all the food in the world, Sweep. But what if you've got nothing to drink? You could die of thirst, couldn't you? What if you break down in the middle of a desert, Sooty, and you don't know which direction to start walking in? What if that happens? Have you got anything that'll help you under those conditions? OK, Sweep. So what if you're stranded on this desert island? How would you spot the ships out there on the sea? Have you thought about that? Not really? Well, think, Sweep. What if that happens?
Look at that. Lunchtime already. Well, it looks as if Sue's going to lose her little bet. Sooty and Sweep should be miles away by now. I wonder if they found anywhere nice to have their lunch. Ah! What are you two doing here? You should be miles away. What are you doing? Having lunch? Just in case? Just in case of what? In case you get stuck on a desert island? With no food? And no drink? What's it? And no binoculars? And there they were with these huge platefuls, Sue. Anyway, that was over an hour ago, and they said they were leaving as soon as they'd finished.
Oh, Matthew, you're so naive. They still haven't left.
What?
Don't you know that all they're doing is stalling for time? The fact is, I was right. They're scared stiff. That's why they're still here.
But, Sue, I had no idea that they were still here. Whereabouts are they?
Try your bedroom, Matthew.
My bedroom. Right, you stay there. Excuse me. My bedroom. Boo! Come on, my brave little friend. So, still here, eh? What? You just studying the maps? Oh, yes, well, that's very sensible, of course, but, maps of Istanbul? You know what? I think that Sue's right. I think that you are too frightened to spend the night in the camper van. Certainly not. What? You're just about to set off? Immediately? Straight away? Oh, well, perhaps I have misjudged them. I mean, perhaps they're not frightened after all. But it certainly seems as if now they are on their way. As soon as they've washed the camper van. it seems as if at long last they're actually going to go. I mean, after all, they have chosen their bunks, they've had their lunch, they've checked the provisions, they've cleaned the camper van, I've cleared up all the soap suds, and now they're leaving. You know something, boys? I never thought you would actually ever get round to doing it. Why not? Well, because after all, it takes real courage to do what you're doing. I wouldn't like to do it, would you, Sue?
Oh, no, Matthew. I am proud to lose my bet to you boys. I wouldn't dare spend a night out there alone in the dark, listening to all those spooky noises. Would you, Scampy?
No, neither would I, especially after reading The Blob That Crawls.
Ooh.
Anyway, you're the brave one, so off you go. Go on, go on. You can't? Why on earth not? You haven't got the keys?
Oh, don't worry, Sooty. Scampy's found the keys.
Has he? Oh, let me take them, Scampy. Well, that's lucky. Where did you find the Scampy?
Stuffed down the back of the settee, Matthew.
It's a good job that you found them. Otherwise, the whole journey would have had to be called off. Still, there we go. You got them now, so off you go. Go on, go on, go on. You can't? Why not? Flat tyre. Oh, of course, I forgot. The camper van got a flat tyre last week. So it's a good job I had it mended yesterday, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it? So now all that remains is for me to wish you two a bon voyage. Sue and Scampy, go and stand in a safe place over there. Go on, off you go. Right then, Sooty. Right, Sweep, off you go. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice time. Bye. They've got. So at long last, the two brave boys were off to start their adventure. All they needed was a place to park for the night. What do you think about this place? Asked Sooty. I don't think so, said Sweep. Too quiet and deserted. Let's find somewhere else. What about here then? Asked Sooty. No, this isn't right either. Look at all the people. We'd never get any sleep. Here? Says Sooty. No, I don't think so, says Sweep. I don't think Matthew would be too happy with us this close to the water. It'll be getting dark soon, says Sooty. But don't worry, I've just thought of the perfect place. Here we are, says Sooty. The bet was that we would spend a night in the camper. No one actually said whereabouts the camper had to be. You know, Scampy, that was touch and go, that was. For a minute, I thought that Sue was actually going to win her bet. I thought that Sooty and Sweep were too frightened. But it seems they've actually done it. I wonder if they found somewhere nice to park up.
Oh, they have found somewhere nice to park, Matthew.
How do you know, Sue?
Because, Matthew, they're back.
What? I cannot believe it is them!
I told you, Matthew, and I told you why, too. Because Sooty and Sweep are both scaredy cats.
Yeah, well, that's as maybe, Sue, but I still reckon it's going to be you that loses the bet because no one said where they actually had to spend the night.
You mean to lose the bet? They actually have to leave the camper?
Well, that's the way I see it, Sue. What, Scampy? You've got some work to do. And so it was that Sooty and Sweep started their big night out. All they had to do was to stay in the camper until the morning. If they did, they would win the bet. But if they didn't, they would lose the bet. And do you know something? I think they would have won it if it hadn't been for little cousin Scampy. What was that? Asked Sweep. What was what? Says Sooty. That noise, says Sweep. I didn't hear any noise, says Sooty. Go to sleep. There it is again, says Sweep. Oh, that noise, says Sooty. That's just an owl, Sweep. Go to sleep. Are you sure it's an owl? asked Sweep. Of course I am, says Sooty. Anybody knows an owl hoot, and that was an owl hoot. Now, lie down. That, on the other hand, was definitely not an owl hoot, says Sooty. And neither was that. And neither was that. It's probably only Derek, says Sweep. Oh, you're right, says Sooty. It's probably our mate Derek the duck. I don't know why we're so nervous. We should relax. Otherwise, we'll both go cuckoo. Now, this is ridiculous, says Sooty. I'm not afraid of a few silly birds. Let's forget about the owls, let's forget about the ducks, and let's forget about the cuckoos. We have to stay out here to win the bet. And I don't care if there's a hurricane. Nothing will make me leave this camper tonight. Well, they were brave words indeed from Sooty. But I'm afraid that neither Sooty nor Sweep had bargained for what happened next. You know, it's amazing some of the weird effects you can get if you play a recording very, very slowly and backwards. And it's amazing the results these effects can have, even on the bravest of folks. Come on, you two. Come on, Sweet. Come on, Sooty. Look, just relax, relax. There's nothing at all to worry about. You're absolutely fine. You lost the bet. Well, yes, I'm afraid you scored very low points there, Sooty, but you did score a lot of points for trying very hard. There was a terrible noise. Well, yes, there was, actually. You think it was the blob that crawls? No, it wasn't the blob that crawls. Actually, I want you and you, Sweep, to come downstairs with me because Sue and little cousin Scampy have got something to tell you, some explaining to do. As a matter of fact, they played a trick on you two. Oh, and by the way, this lot out here, they don't need an explanation because they were in on it. Anyway, before you come downstairs, say goodbye to everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Come on, downstairs. Sweet. Come on, follow me.